Why is this so small? Okay, guys, we're going to start on our backs. If you have blocks, you can lie the blocks like this. Set your blocks with one on the highest, the other on the medium level. If you don't have blocks, just lie on your back, bend your knees. So the block, if you're using a block, should be right between your shoulder blades. Your head should be on the top block. And your shoulder blades should be falling over either side of the block so that you're feeling gentle pressure on the spine, very gentle. So you can stay here, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open. Bring one hand to the belly and the other hand to the heart. Take note of all the places where your body is meeting the floor. And now bring your attention to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Deepening the breath. Letting the belly be soft. And now making your exhalation longer than your inhalation. Now bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing up. Open your heart. As you breathe in, create spaciousness in the chest, in the heart. And on the exhalation, allow the shoulders to be really heavy. And let gravity bring them closer to the floor. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your mind. Open to the breath, open to the present moment, and let everything else fall away. Feel yourself coming into your heart space. Bring your awareness there. Take one more full, very deep breath into your belly, into your lower chest and upper chest. And then exhale the other way from the top of your lungs to the middle of your lungs. And finally, empty the belly of all your air. And then gradually make your way up to a seated position, slowly, gently. No rushing. Bring your hands to your knees, palms down. Become aware of the base of your spine, your tailbone. And bring your mind's eye up the column of your spine to the crown of your head. Sitting tall. And then bring your chin to your chest. And then bring your gaze upward toward the ceiling. And again, down to your chest. And up. The last time down. As you do this, notice how your neck feels today. Gaze to one side, straight ahead, and then to the other side. One more time each way, back to center. And then make a U shape with your chin. Noticing any sensations, any sounds you hear. Stay connected to your breath. Gaze forward. Let your ear drop toward your shoulder. Just let gravity do the work. Don't force it. Upright again, and then the other way. Upright, one more time each way. Bring the fingertips to the mat, out to each side. Inhale, arms up. Reach, exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, reach up. Exhale down, drop your forearm to the floor. Take a side bend. Gaze up, straight ahead or down at the floor. And rise up and come to the other side. See if you can keep both hip bones down on the floor, base of your pelvis, connected to the floor. Come up. Let's take a twist. Left hand to right knee, right hand reaches behind. Inhale, lengthen the spine up. And as you exhale, twist, start from the base of your spine. Move up to the hips, the waist, ribs, shoulders, neck, and head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release, come to the other side. Again, starting at the base of your spine. Slowly bring the twist up as you exhale. And release it forward. Bring the palms together over the heart. Let's take some wrist yoga here. I'm going to open the hands like a book. And then bring the backs of your hands together, fingers towards your face, and then down, straight ahead, and back together. Good. Everybody did. Open like a book. Backs of the hands together. Fingers point down and towards you, and then away. Good. One more time. Open like a book. Backs of the hands together. Fingers towards you, down and away. Good. We're going to go the other way. Open out. Yeah. Backs of the hands together. Fingers point down and then towards you. Close them in front of you. Face the book away. Backs of the hands together. Point down. Fingers point towards you. Good. One more time. Book opens away. Backs of the hands together. Down. And together. Good. Straighten the legs out in front of you and tap your knees up and down. That's it. Point and flex the toes. And make circles. The ankles, bring the feet a little wider apart. Keep breathing, stay connected to your breath. Reverse circles. Good, and bend the knees. Actually, come into a squat. Feet flat on the floor. Move yourself into your squat. Bring the feet wide apart. Let the tailbone drop down, crown of the head up. Elbows to the insides of your knees. Deep breath. It's okay to sit on a block or two. Relax your shoulders down, lengthen the spine up. You can move your head a little side to side, like that lateral flexion, ear towards the shoulder. Feel a little stretch, maybe in your scapula on each side. Big breath in, exhale, hands to the floor, and then bring your hips up. Feet come closer together, parallel. Plant one hand, let's plant the left hand down and let the right arm float up and gaze up at it. Lower that hand down, left hand reaches up, gaze up. Move the wrist, that feels good. Lower the hand down. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins. Make a flat back, look down. Soften your knees. Exhale, reach down, touch the floor, soften your knees a little more and sweep the arms out to the side as you come up to stand. Reach arms up overhead. Big breath in. And then start reaching side to side. Good, and turn it into a helicopter twist. And slowly twist down. Bring the feet a little closer into a mountain prep. Arms by your sides. Now we'll warm up the spine sideways with the monkey hara. As you flex, exhale with a ha. Waking up your third chakra, your solar plexus area. And release. Rock yourself forward and back a little. Find your center of gravity over the feet, the heels, balls of the big toes and little toes. Become aware of the bottoms of your feet. And settle into your mountain prep. Gaze straight ahead. And begin to bring a squeeze up the legs, lower legs, thighs, buttocks, lower abs. Inhale and let the arms slowly rise up. And reach overhead. Shoulders are relaxed down. Lift the pelvic floor gently. Bring the lower abs in and up very slightly. Bring the palms together, temple mudra. And work your breath. Inhaling, imagining earth energy coming up from the center of the earth, through your feet into your heart. Exhaling that earth energy up through your fingertips to sky. And then inhale sky energy through the arms into the heart. And then as an offering back down from your heart to the earth. Grounding yourself to earth, connecting to sky. Eyes open or closed. Bring your awareness to the base of your pelvis. It's your first chakra, Muladhara. The color is red. This is the chakra dealing with security, safety, and grounding. The Bij mantra that corresponds to the first chakra is Lam. Listen or chant Lam. Lam, Lam, Lam. Three-part yogic breath. Fill the belly, lower lungs, and upper lungs. Big breath in. On the exhale, let the hips sway out to the left, bend right. Ardha Chandrasana, half knee pose. Energy pressing out through the hip, down through the feet, and up through the fingertips. Top shoulder stacked over bottom shoulder. You can modify if your shoulders are sore, bring one hand to your hip. That's it. Or even both arms. One more breath. Exhale, lift, straighten up, take a big breath in at the top. Exhale, hips out to the right, bend the other way, or the other way, whatever way you went, go the other way. Deepen your breath, notice sensations, notice thoughts or emotions that come up. And exhale, press up. Big inhale at the top, release the hands, release your mudra. And exhale, lower the arms down, palms up until your shoulder height. Yep, and then turn to palms down, lower the rest of the way. Take just a moment here, a pause, feel the effects of those two poses in your body, in your mind. And then feel free to move or stretch, release tension. Let energy move. And when you're ready, meet me in mountain prep for Utkatasana, strong pose. Inhale, reach arms out straight in front, shoulder height. Exhale, bend ankles, knees, and hips. Sit back in a pretend chair, bringing your weight into the heels. You should be able to lift your toes. If you start to feel pain or anything in your shoulders, just lower your arms down, bring your hands to your thighs. If you have pain in any major joint, come out of the pose. Take a rest and then come back in, maybe not as deeply, not as far into the pose. Lift the pelvic floor. Gently bring in the low abs towards the spine. Find a neutral spine, somewhere between cat and cow in the low back. Where you're comfortable, feel the heat building in the legs. 3-part yogic breath. Expand the belly, the lungs, the upper lungs. On an exhale, we're going to do a little balance challenge here. It's okay to lower the arms for this. Shift the weight onto the balls of the toes, lifting the heels very slightly off the floor. Good. Yeah. I'm shaking. Maybe I'll shaking. Yeah. Woo. All right, exhaling, stand and lower the arms. Whew. Good work. Such a simple pose, but so hard, right? Sigh it out. Big breath in. Sigh it out through the mouth. Releases tension, activates the vagus nerve. That's your rest, digest, recover cranial nerve. All right, so that sigh, that audible sigh, really good for you. Okay, let's bring the legs wide. Vjrasana 2. Let's point the right toes to the right. Left toes in at an angle. You should be able to draw an imaginary line between the front heel and the arch of the back foot. Inhale, lift the arms, shoulder height, palms face down. Gaze over your right fingertips. Big breath in. On the exhale, start to bend the front knee. Let that knee track towards the second toe or even the pinky toe. And don't let the knee go past the ankle. Dirga Pranayama, 3-part yogic breath. Bring your attention to your solar plexus just above your navel, below the ribs, above the navel.
That's the third chakra, Manipura. The seat of your personal power, and the color is yellow. So bring the color yellow to mind, a vibrant, sunshine, sunflower yellow. And chant or listen to the sound rum. Rum, rum, rum. If you know Kapalabhati, you can take a round here to move energy around. On your next exhale, take it back. Reach the left hand back to back of your knee. Right arm reaches up high, gaze up. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, take it forward. Bring the forearm to the thigh. Extended right angle pose. Feel the line of energy between the outer edge of your left foot up to your shoulder, shoulder to the tips of the fingers. One long line of energy. Open the heart. Don't collapse in the chest. Keep it open, open heart. Exhale, release, come to stand. Point all 10 toes forward. Bend your knees a little bit. Release tension. And then let's take it the other way. Left toes point forward, right toes in at an angle. Check your alignment. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. Big breath in. Exhale, start to bend the knee. Check it's tracking towards the second toe. Not going past the ankle. Look back at your other arm there. Make sure it's not sagging down like that. Parallel to the floor. Gaze over your front fingertips. This time bring your attention to the heart chakra. Right in the center of your chest. On the Hatha, seat of love. Color is emerald green. Sound is yum. 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 Kapalabhati, if it's in your practice. On your next exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Just one more breath here. Good job. And exhale, take it back. Peaceful warrior, reach your hand back to the back of your right knee. Left arm reaches overhead. Gaze up, forward, or down at the floor. And take it over, extended right angle, the left forearm comes to your thigh. That's it. And reach in that long line of energy. Pressing down through the outer edge of your right foot. Down through all of your left foot. Feel grounded. And big breath in. Exhale, come up. Point your toes forward. Bring the hands to the hips. Take some nice, easy breaths. Smooth, easy breaths. On an exhale, hinge from the hips. Gaze forward. Keep your knees soft. And then bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, flatten your back, straighten it up, look forward. Exhale, lower down. Let the crown of the head point toward the floor. And gaze back through your legs. Releasing the low back. Take some nice swaying movements here, side to side. Inviting release in the low back, releasing stress, overwhelm, tension, and inviting ease. Low back. It's where your adrenals are. And so when you are stressed out, guess what happens? You get low back pain, it gets worse. You don't manage your stress. So make some fluid movements here, whatever feels good. Whatever creates space in the low back. You move your shoulders and figure eights. So opening the hips, the groin. And then come up onto the fingertips and heel toe the feet together. And cross right over left and come to a seated position. Lowering down. Take a comfortable seat here. You can sit in Sukhasana, legs crossed, or you can sit in hero on your knees, or on a block, or folded blanket, whatever works. We're going to do Bhanuman Vjrasana. That's our abdominal massage. Fire up our digestion. We all need it right after our Thanksgiving indulgences. So make a fist with your left hand and bring it to the right side of your abdomen below the rib cage, but just above the hip bone. There's a space there. Find that space, a soft space. And take your right elbow over the fist and right hand over left elbow. Good. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, hinge forward, only as far as is comfortable, and let that fist just gently press in to your abdomen. And gently massage. Gentle massage. Small movements. Taking smooth, easy breaths. Let your neck be neutral. Let the crown of the head kind of reach forward. No pinching in your neck. Slowly rise up. And now undo your fist and take your fingertips and follow your rib cage up and across the abdomen, the top. It's your ascending colon to your descending colon on the other side. Good, so it's like this, right? A U shape, up and then a little bit down. Good, and release that. We're gonna do the other side. Fist with the other hand, find the same spot on the other side. Elbow on top of fist, hand over elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull forward. Gently move the fist to massage the internal organs. Keep breathing, smooth, easy breaths. And slowly rise up. Make your way onto all fours, hands and knees. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. So take a breath in, and to exhale, draw the navel in toward the spine and round the back like a Halloween cat. Inhale, flatten the back and then drop the belly down. And gaze up for cow. Tailbone up, gaze up, belly down. Couple more times through. Work at your own pace with your breath. Good, back to neutral. Tuck the toes under. And we're going to stretch the bottoms of the feet here, plantar fascia. So just gently walk your hands back towards your knees. Come up on tented fingers here. And lean your hips back just as much as you can do it. You don't want to feel, screaming pain here. Just a little bit of sensation to stretch out the feet. Should feel good, not crazy. Right? We're not sitting all the way back. Good. Walk forward. Bring the hands a little more forward than your shoulders. Keep the toes tucked and then lift the hips into quick down dog here. Pedal the feet out. We're going to use this down dog to transition into pigeon pose. Then one knee, bend the other knee. Good. Now lift the left leg. And bend the knee, bring that knee all the way forward and drop it down between the hands. Now, if you have your blanket or a block, you could take it and put it under the hip if it doesn't touch the floor. Take your right hand to the left heel and bring it forward just as far as it works for you. It's okay if your foot is tucked way back. It doesn't matter. Just make sure both hip bones face forward. So your right hip bone isn't hanging back like this. Good. Walk the hands back towards the hips. A little tiny back bend here. You can gaze up. And exhale. Walk the hands forward. Take your block under your head, or you could stack your hands and rest your head down for pigeon pose, Uttanasana. Opening the outside of the hip. And reaching the straight leg back as far as you can. Smooth, easy breaths. Go ahead and let go. Another option is always to do pigeon recline on the back. And I'm modeling that if anybody wants to try that one. Instead, your hands are behind the left thigh or the right thigh, left ankle on the thigh, and gently pull it in towards your body. Yeah, and one more breath. Exhale, walk up, lengthen the spine. And under the foot, bring it back down dog. Pedal the feet a little, release tension in the backs of the legs, backs of the knees. Deep breaths. Right leg rises. Bend the knee, bring it forward between the hands, drop the leg in. The blanket or block to the other side. Walk the hands back towards the hips. Walk the left leg back as far as you can reach it, straight behind you. Gaze up. And exhale, fold forward. And if this version is difficult or uncomfortable, you can do it on your back. Three-part yogic breath, inhaling, soft belly, lungs, upper lungs. Releasing anger. Hips are where we hold anger. So releasing anger and printing forgiveness in the tissues of the hips. On your next exhalation, start to walk the hands back and right, the trunk up. Release the leg back, stretch it out again into a quick down dog. And lower to the knees. Hands and knees. Let's cross right over left or left over right. And sit back. Straighten the legs out in front. Okay, we're going to move into Urdhva Navasana, that's upward boat. So we're going to come into it through some spinal rocking, forward and back. Hands behind the thighs, nice and easy, massaging the spine. And the next time you come up, stay there, balance yourself. Holding the backs of the legs. Draw the lower belly in toward the spine and up towards the diaphragm. Very gently. Neutral neck, gaze ahead, maybe between your toes. And to take it a little up a notch, you can straighten the arms out. Point the toes. So you point the feet and flex the toes. And then maybe straighten the legs. You don't have to, it's just an option. Practice breath awareness. Warm up your pelvic floor. Lower abs. On the next exhalation, lower the legs down and lower the back down. Roll it down nice and easy. And let's release the pelvis with some pelvic tucks. So you're just going to tuck it up and release it down. So you're going to flatten your back, your low back down onto the mat. And then release. And move through that a few times to release the low back and the pelvis. Straighten the legs, roll over onto your belly. Or Navasana, boat pose. Your arms are alongside your body, palms down. Bring the forehead to the floor. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, lift arms and legs. Gaze forward. Your forehead, your eyes are the prow of the ship. Let your breath move you like waves. Balancing on the pelvis, the pubic bone in front, the lower ribs. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, release down onto the forehead. And then turn onto the cheek and let go. Release. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Press back, take extended child's pose, sitting back towards your heels. Bring the forehead down to the floor. And spread your knees wide apart. That feels good. And place a block between your feet and your seat. Slowly rise up. Make your way to seated staff. If you have a block, grab a block. Maybe even two. Uttanasana. Move the flesh out so that your sits bones connect to the floor. You're balanced on both sides. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Palms face each other. On the exhale, hinge from the hips, reaching forward until your spine starts to curve. Pause there, take a breath. And then on the exhale, release the spine, let it curve forward, and bring your head to the block, or wherever it lands. Once again, release the low back. Invite it to soften and let go, removing stress, imprinting ease. One more breath, and on your next exhalation, rise up, lifting the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in at the top. And exhale, release arms down. Slowly lower down onto your back. Bend the knees. We're going to take our inversion, so we'll do supported shoulder stands, or you can make your way over to a wall and do legs up the wall. So bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, lift the hips and place the block under the flat bone at the base of your spine, your sacrum. You can be on the lowest level of the block or the mid-level, and then let the legs come up. If you have the block in the right place, you shouldn't have any trouble keeping your legs up there. It should be no effort. Really good. And of course, if you have half shoulder stand in your practice, that's fine too. You could do that inversion. Just make sure your neck is at ease. No stress, no strain in the neck. Point and flex the toes. Circle the ankles. Facilitating lymphatic drainage from the feet and the legs. Boosting lymphatic and immune function.
Bring your attention to the neck, throat area. Releasing the energy, stuck energy of shame. Imprinting pride, spiritual pride, or a spiritual being having a human experience, not the other way around. Bringing your attention to the center of the forehead, sixth chakra, Ajna. Removing imprints of self-doubt, imprinting wisdom, trust. Bringing attention to the crown chakra, the top of your head. Removing obstacles, distraction, limiting self-will, and imprinting clarity and focus. The will to walk your dharma, your true path. Take your time and slowly lower down. Removing the block, you have a block. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Take your right foot up and reach up with your right hand wherever you can, maybe your calf, your ankle, or your foot. And let the knee drop down out to the side and toward the floor for half happy baby pose. Straighten the left leg down. The sole of your foot should face the sky if you can do that. Deepen your breath. And release it out with a sigh through the mouth. Good. Now take the knee with both arms, hug it into the chest now. Give it a good hug. Good. You can go side to side with it if that feels good. Loosening up the hip socket. So take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and let it drop all the way across the body to the left side. So your right hip rolls up, stacks over your left hip. Reach the right arm out to the right side, palm up, and gaze right. Keep both shoulder blades down on the floor if you can. Make your breath nice and easy, smooth, easy breaths. And release, come back to center. Bend the knees, recenter the hips. And bring your hand to the left side, the ankle or the calf or the left foot. You can take the hand to the outside of the foot or the inside of the foot, where it feels good. Let the knee bend and drop down toward the floor. Sole of the foot faces up. Be rocking a little side to side. Straighten the right leg down. And release that. Hug the left knee into the chest. Take your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Drop the knee all the way to the right side. Cross the body. Left arm reaches out to the left side, palm up. Gaze left. Bring your knee down, twist. Invite your low back to soften. Release. And release the twist. Come back to center.
Bring the feet to the floor, recenter the hips. And prepare for deep relaxation, Shavasana. Your body temperature will drop if it hasn't already. So you might want to socks, blanket, keep you warm. Your low back is tight. You may want to keep your knees bent or put something underneath your thighs or your knees. Take a deep breath in. Start at your feet. Squeeze all of your muscles in the feet, calves, knees, thighs, buttocks, abs, chest, back, shoulders, arms. Squeeze your hands. Shut your eyes tight. Scrunch up your face. Clench your jaw. Squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, and release. Now spread your toes wide, spread your fingers wide, bring your arms out. Open your mouth wide, stick out your tongue. Open your eyes, look up. Lion's breath. Stretch, 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 and release. And let go. The work is over. It's time to rest. Integrate your yoga practice. Allow your mind to be like the sky. No center, no boundaries. Spacious, open.
Begin to deepen your breath. Bringing your awareness back into your body. Gently move your fingers and toes. Take a full body stretch, reaching arms up overhead. Slowly and gently making your way onto your side. Take a pillow with your hands. Take a breath there before you transition up to a sitting posture. Maintain your quality of relaxation. Placing your hands palms down on your knees. And becoming aware of your breath. May I be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. May you be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. May all beings be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me for yoga, the Ossining Public Library. Have a great day, have a great week. Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thanks, Stacey. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Zoomers.